stop everything that you're doing right now. I got a question for you. Are you exhausted by trying everything under the sun without any real relief from your anxiety, stress, and depression? Well, that was me 2 years ago. Now, you might be shocked to learn that the reason they haven't worked is actually super simple. Your doctors are lying to you. That's right. Let me explain. So many of us find ourselves stuck in this medical hamster wheel where you're convinced by your doctors that you need medication and therapy sessions and endless doctor visits just to feel better. But it's not true. The truth is, you don't. And you most likely don't need more pills either. What you need are real skills that will be there long after that pill bottle of yours goes empty. Now, I bet you feel emotionally exhausted having tried literally everything under the sun without any real relief. Sound familiar? Well, that was me too, a long time ago now. But the reason they haven't worked is really simple. They only deal with the surface level symptoms. So it's time to get to the root cause of your struggle and experience real lasting change and stop suffering. So if this caught your attention, I want you to listen up. You have to take control of your mental health with scientifically backed neuroscience, positive psychology, proven metacognition codex techniques, because no one is going to come and fix you. No more relying on the endless medication, the expensive $200 therapy sessions. Everything that you have been searching for is right here inside of the Metacognition Codex program. Quickly, you'll learn how to analyze your thoughts and evaluate your thought processes to finally make better decisions in your life and find the peace and balance that you truly deserve. But more on that a little bit later. Don't miss out on this game-changing free opportunity to claim your step-by-step training video that will guide you in creating a personalized relief plan that's specifically tailored to your challenges, your needs, and your goals. You'll say goodbye to the obstacles that are holding you back and hello to a much brighter future. Now, remember that Metacognition Codex I was talking about? Well, the Emotional Boundaries worksheet that you received from me is from that program. Now, you're probably wondering what the Metacognition Codex is. Well, first, let me start by telling you what it's not. It's not a quick fix. It's not a magic pill. It's not a one-size-fits-all program or a replacement for your prescribed medication or therapy. Hold up. Are you telling me that there's a way for me to get instant relief and feel better right now? Okay, I'm listening, but what's the catch? Well, the only catch is your commitment to finishing the program. Seriously, here's our big promise. If after completing the program, you haven't experienced the total emotional transformation that you paid for, we will give you all of your money back. Guaranteed, no questions asked. But it gets even better than that, because we'll keep working with you for free until you do. Now, you're probably wondering how it can transform your life and actually make you feel better than you do right now. Well, here's the thing. We're so confident in our program because we've helped so many people that we offer a 100% refund if you don't see results. Yeah, you heard that right. You'll get all of your money back. No questions asked, and we'll even keep working with you for free until you do. No one offers a risk-free guarantee like that, and there's a good reason. They can't produce the results that we can. But before we dive into the details, let me tell you how I discovered this life-changing methodology. Now, trust me, it's a wild story, so buckle up. You see, when I was just 8 years old, I walked into a room only to find my babysitter had been murdered. She was hacked into pieces by someone that we both knew. My shoes were covered in blood, and I still remember that smell to this very day. It was devastating, and it was extremely traumatic, and it was also my very first experience with stress and anxiety. I was just an innocent little 8-year-old boy. I didn't have the capacity to deal with this. But what felt like hours was probably only a few seconds. But for my little mind, it was too late because the damage had already been done. The trauma had begun to set in, and I would be in and out of therapy for decades. I saw dozens of psychiatrists, prescribed every medication known to man, and there would be several suicide attempts over the years, and all kinds of unhealthy behaviors that I was using just to try and mask the deep emotional pain that was going on inside of me. But still, I consistently felt overwhelmed and frustrated with myself and physically and mentally drained at all times. It's like no matter how many experts I saw, I just wasn't getting any better. And it wasn't until in my 20s that I realized the interventions alone just weren't working. I knew something needed to change fundamentally. So I started experimenting with the power of cognitive restructuring, and I learned everything that I possibly could. Let me ask you, have you ever taken a moment to notice your thoughts when you're feeling anxious, stressed, and depressed? That's when I started my first anxiety journal, so I could track all of those thoughts, the negative feelings I was having, and the endless feelings of hopelessness. All of that was welling up inside of me, and it made me see the world in a very cold-hearted, cruel way. And then I noticed something in my journal. Patterns began to emerge. Now, picture this. I was on a serious mission to find a solution to my emotional struggles. I went all in. I rolled up my sleeves and jumped into the trenches. I devoured every book on psychology, trauma, stress, anxiety that I could literally get my hands on. I read hundreds of them, in fact. And I tried every technique under the sun. Some worked, but most fell amazingly short of even my lowest expectations. But through all of this, I was taking notes, making observations, and slowly developing my own system for relieving my own emotional traumas. And before I knew it, over a decade had passed. But I wasn't wasting my time. I was unknowingly at the time creating something that would change my life forever. Now, fast forward to today, and after testing and refining what worked for me on literally hundreds of sufferers, I'm excited to share with you the Metacognition Codex. It's a unique system that can help you manage your anxiety, stress, and depression in a way that actually works. Now, it's 25 years later, and I've helped top CEOs, celebrities, high-performance athletes achieve success in both their personal and their professional lives. So now that you know what the Metacognition Codex actually is, you might be wondering, what's the specific step-by-step process of how to do it the right way? Well, after doing this myself and literally coaching thousands of people through it, I've boiled it down to 2 very simple steps that anyone can do. Step number 1. We work together to dismantle the negative framework that's allowing your anxiety, stress, and depression to even exist. You'll love our weekly collaborative mastery sessions where you get to ask anything and get our panel of relief mentors to help you create the right strategy for your life. And that is key. It's specific to you. Now, step number 2. Imagine having a personal relief mentor by your side, guiding you through every step of your emotional transformation journey, there when you really need them. someone who will truly understand your struggles and is there to provide a tailored solution to help you overcome them. They understand because they've experienced it themselves. That's exactly what you'll get with our relief mentors. They're here to support you every step of the way, offering not only personal guidance, but expertise to help you overcome any obstacles, because I've trained them myself. So whether you're facing anxiety, stress, or depression, our relief mentors will be there to help you create personalized solutions that work specifically for you. Come on, give it a try. Let me ask you something. Are you tired of consistently relying on therapy doctors and medications to manage your emotional and mental health? Sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? Not to mention the endless expenses that come from them. Now, here's the thing. Those methods only provide temporary relief for surface level symptoms. That's like putting a Band-Aid on a deep bloody wound that truly needs stitches. You see what I mean? It's all about dealing with the root cause. That's where the Metacognition Codex program actually comes in. We'll teach you how to identify and tackle the root cause of your anxiety, stress, and depression so that you can finally break free from that cycle of dependency. No more feeling like a prisoner to your own emotions or inside of your own head. It's time to live the life that you deserve on your own terms and experience true lasting transformation. And the best part of all of this, you'll have a personal relief mentor guiding you every step of the way, almost 24/7. So say goodbye to feeling alone in your journey towards healing, because together we'll create that personalized solution that's tailored to your specific challenges. I promise you it works. So, are you ready to take control of your mental and emotional well-being once and for all? Because if you're tired of suffering, you'll take bold action right now and book your free consultation call and speak with one of our caring relief mentors who can help guide you into a strategy that works for your particular situation. However, if you only start conjuring up excuses, that actually means that the suffering you're experiencing is giving you some sort of an emotional payoff. So your brain will keep doing that. So now you might be wondering, how can this treat my type of anxiety and depression? That brings me to why I even made this video. You see, everyone's experience with anxiety, stress, and depression is completely unique. That's why our program is designed to be so flexible and adaptable to meet your specific needs. The 2 steps really work because we offer truly customized strategies to help you manage your specific type of anxiety and depression. But the thing is, it's not for everyone, and we don't accept everyone. I'll give you an example. It's not for people who are more focused on all the reasons why not, instead of finding a solution to better themselves. It's not for people who use their emotional challenges as an excuse not to perform in life. And it's not for people who believe that they are destined to struggle their entire life. It's also not for people who are convinced it's impossible to change or improve. If that's you, just quit now. And it's not for people who don't value themselves and their loved ones around them. And it's also not for people who self-identify with the label of anxiety, stress, and depression, or any other emotional disorder as a lifelong sentence. And it's not for people who like to complain, make excuses, or stay in this perpetual state of victimhood. However, it is for people who believe that they're worthy of a better life, starting right now. are ready to make a change in their life, and they're willing to put in that effort, and they won't let their mental health issues control their lives. I want to achieve your goals and your dreams with you, but you've got to believe in yourself to do that. So if this is for you, you might be thinking, well, this all sounds like a no-brainer, but why am I still hesitant to book my free consultation call? Because there's a very good biological reason. Have you ever noticed that it can be difficult to make a decision even when it's something that you truly want? We've all experienced that. That's because your brain is actually hardwired at birth to default to saying no within the first 5 seconds of making any decision. Now, it's a survival mechanism that keeps you on high alert and imagining worst-case scenarios so your brain can predict what's going to happen to protect you. In the past, that might have saved your life when you were being chased by a predator like a tiger. But now, in modern society, it's holding you back. You have to take control of your mind and make positive decisions if you want to live the life that you deserve. Don't let your default no hold you back one day longer. Click the button below and book that free consultation call and take the first step towards a happier and a more fulfilling life. Imagine a life where you wake up feeling energized and excited and ready to start the day. A life where you're confident in yourself, your abilities, and you're not held back by constant worry or even the exhaustion you feel from the brain-zapping depression. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, you'd be wrong. With the Metacognition Codex program, you can finally take control of your mental and emotional well-being. And here's the best part of all of this. Even if you're not fit for our program, you still gain free resources through our exclusive online Facebook support community. We'll grant you access, and there's tons of free videos in there that will really help you. In fact, I have a free training video in there right now on a little-known technique that will help you control your depression. But you have to take action right now to get it. So why not try something that you've never tried before? Are you scared it might work? Schedule your free consultation today and join over 80% of the people who have experienced relief from anxiety and depression. And those symptoms have just vanished, and often in the first 5 days. Don't let your brain default to no and miss out on yet another life-changing opportunity. You have nothing to lose but your anxiety. And what you will truly gain is everything that you've always wished for. Tap that button below right now, and I'll speak with you soon.